What's up, chat? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Late start to the stream today, I know. Late start, but it's only because our boy Emp is out. He's handling some business today. So we had to stay on spaces for a little bit, but we're here now. How's the chat doing? What's up, Frosty Dog, Akil, Ja, Jarrett? What's up? Good afternoon. We need some music. Or the music's playing. But I need some music. The minimal house doesn't do it for your boy. Doesn't quite do it. Let's see what my DJ's got today. All right, that works. Release the hounds. Release the hounds. Let them howl. Let's set it first. Bop. To the metaverse. What a day, man. We finally took out those equal lows. Just barely. Oh my gosh. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Wolf in the gym goes hard. Let's go. Joe hitting the gym. I'll send you the link so you have it when you get back if you want to join. Jordy looking like Wolf right now. I'm trying. I gotta dye my hair again. Look, it's like red right now. Look at literally red. It's crazy. That's crazy. Took any trades today? Yeah, I had some automation in the middle of the night. Some winners, some losers on 2 different accounts, and then I had a decent play today, but we're still just in this freaking range. I can't really complain. I also was kind of playing around in another account that I have where I was just kind of scalping, which I hate doing, but I was just trying to have a little fun in this range because it just feels like every morning after we take out these big spots, man, there's not much left unless you're, you know, taking the micro scalps, which I totally understand. It's just freaking hard for me to do. But we had this beautiful inversion off the 5. I don't know if you guys were looking at this for my my boys that look at things a little more like I do. But we just had all this order flow, literally all this freaking order flow. So you can basically just mark it as one giant gap. And we tapped into that. That was a different inversion from the downside, but got this beautiful inverse here. If you took this to the highs, congrats. You did better than me. I didn't take it to the highs, but inverse was decent. If you went break even here, that was the smartest spot probably after that inversion, but really I feel like you could have let this go without even a break even, to be honest, all the way to the highs. And then we were tapping into this hourly. Where are we at? Is it 4 hour? But then, yeah, we started selling off from taking out Asia high. So we took out that Asia high. Didn't want to go to previous day high, I guess. We didn't have enough momentum for that. And just kind of shifted things around from there. Finally took out equal lows, which previous day low, equal lows, same thing. But if you notice, we didn't really, we barely broke it. Well, we broke this by, oh, not even a full tick? I guess 2 ticks. 2 ticks, not even a full point. Ridiculous. Our biggest motivation. We'll see if we if automation takes any other trades today. Whoa, selling. Sorry, I can't. Need to bring up the chat on my other screen as well so I can see it. Mr. Clean Charts, you know it. Seems like this market never wants to flat bottom break anymore. Well, we finally did it. I don't know. I look at it the opposite majority of the time. When you have those perfect equal levels, we did get a nice move from it yesterday, but the probability of trying, for me, most of the time, just trying to long above those types of relative equal levels, it usually ends bad for me. Now, yesterday, it probably did you good, right? If you're buying those lows, I mean, it did you freaking awesome because you were catching bottom of the day. But I will say, like, I've back tested using equal lows, equal highs a lot. And I don't know, for the way I trade majority of the time, I'm not seeing us respect them and move higher. It's more of a magnet for the market to go seek. But you're asking if there's a headline. I would assume there is on this. Trying to see. This is why EMP's nice, because EMP always has the headlines. I got entered into something right now. I don't know what. Just took a trade. Market Ninja. What just came out? FBI's warned police departments in California that Iran wants to retaliate for American attacks by launching offensive drones against the West Coast. What the hell? I guess I'm glad I'm out of California. Shit. So if you see a drone, watch out. World War III, bro. What the fuck? Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm just typing this out. Run. Oh, okay. I gotta post this, man. It was wild. Oh. Hello, airdrop. Can you work, please? Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Airdrop, are you fucking kidding me right now? Dude, fine. I'll do it on my phone. It's ridiculous. just wasting time. Wasting time, man. What did I just get triggered in, dude? Bro, I'm so over this. The one time airdrop doesn't want to work. Are you joking me? Oh my gosh. Sorry I can't read chat because I'm trying to do 1,000 things at once. I'll read chat in a second. Really helps to have other people on here. Should have some of the crew join. Bro. Okay, whatever. Wow, that took long enough. All right. Sent out enough messages. Sorry, guys. Locked in doing other things. Oh, where are the other traders? I sent links out. They should be joining us shortly. It's just, I don't know. Some of them might have went home and said, I made my money and I'm gone. Him's long? I don't know. What's up, Keegan? Hims is rough, man. I don't know about Hims. I finally got that tweet out. Let's go. We all got to move to Puerto Rico? Come out here. The weather's beautiful. It's amazing. What's the weather right now? Out here in Carolina, it is 81 degrees. A little windy. Beautiful, though. We're getting a little rain tomorrow, it looks like, but still going to be like 75 degrees, 80 degrees. Yeah, it's nice out here right now. Do you fish there, Jordan? I haven't really gone fishing, no. I should. You know, I would love to go spearfishing down here. That would be fun. That would be a fun time. Interesting range we've got now. Half back of this entire range we have is 24,608. Ideally, I would like to see us just tap into here and then be able to set up and move higher from there on this bigger time frame. But if we need to go test half back, we'll be testing this 4-hour gap. And that's where I would look for longs instead if we get nothing here into the rest of this week. Any forecast of drones in Puerto Rico? Not that I saw. Still look weak right now until we run through this. ES has been trading in that 4-hour gap. So the same 4-hour gap I want to see NQ tap into, we're already trading in on ES. So right now you technically have this going on. I remember when Jordan used to long or short instantly at market open. Now he's one of the most patient traders I follow. Yeah, the good old days, huh? When your palms were sweating going into market open. I'm surprised that worked out for me as many times as it did, to be honest. Had a lot of lucky mornings, huh? There were also some mornings that you'd get in a position right at market open and just be instantly fucked. What did I get entered in earlier? There's nothing here. So it must have been... Market Ninja taking an L. Heard that. we need to fix that bug. You think IB from Edgeful will work on SPY and QQQ as good as ES and NQ? I mean, I would say just look at the data. What does the data tell you? We can look at that. I generally don't look at SPY or QQQ on Edgeful, but we can take a look. But I wouldn't. I would just go off the data, surely. Like, what does the data tell us? And if we go here, music. What do you mean, bro? There. Okay. So let me share this screen. So here on Edgeful, we can see NQ. Let's just look at by rejection here. So NQ by rejection. If the high is formed first, we look for the low. If the low is formed first, we look for the high. 74% chance by rejection. That was specifically for today as well. That we would take out, what would this be? High form first, the IB low. Which this did work out this morning. Where's the other ones? Where's SPY? SPY here. SPY looks like the percentage was even higher today, 80%. That worked out as well. QQQ, initial balance by rejection, the same as NQ, 73%, or slightly lower. So give or take, it's not going to be much difference, to be honest. Especially because, I mean, QQQ is basically moving exactly how NQ is, and ES is basically, and SPY is moving basically exactly how ES is. So they're not going to be much different, to be honest. But it looks like data is slightly better on something like SPY. You can also add these in as well. So I use all of them a little bit together. So you have IB by rejection. Then you also have initial balance by weekday, by size. When these are all lined up together, like you see initial balance by rejection is at 74%, and all of these are over 80. That's generally when you have the highest probability of it working out. It's when this will be at like 60 and this will be, you know, at 40 or whatever. That's when you start to see a little bit of a disconnect on them. So I hope that makes sense. I wish I could just easily change my chart. Place. ClearEdge. Bing. Or is everyone sleeping, I guess? I mean, you guys might be trading and doing your own thing, and I applaud that, but like, I wouldn't be here either. Unless, like, of course, we're doing the show, but if I was just trading, I wouldn't be on the charts here either. But still waiting for us to seek out this spot. If we can, we're respecting 5-minute order flow still. Inside candle in the 15-minute. Bull's got to break through this to get any sort of momentum. Until then, I think we just respect this and try and go lower. If we run through this, then we can definitely start to seek out all these previous highs here. Until then, though, if we keep respecting bearish order flow, I think it's a continuation into this low, and then below that, you have 4 hour for value. Pretty choppy in this range, though. Look at, I mean, we haven't gone that far since pre-market, market open. Whereas Emp is out today. But there's news squawking. I mean, the news on the FBI came out on the drones that Iran wants to retaliate. Other than that, I haven't seen anything else really come out. But I also don't listen to news all day like Emp does, the headlines. I can't do it. That would drive me absolutely insane. Don't know how he does it. Fucking drive me nuts. This just came out. Iran and Iran-aligned terrorist militias may be planning to target U.S.-owned oil and energy infrastructure in Iraq. I'll keep an eye on any more of those headlines coming out, but how am I gonna know when to trim, Casey?
You gonna make me trim?
I got you, bro. You need to trim. Casey's always with us, even when he's not here. Got his ass on the soundboard, bro. Got his ass. Got it. What would you recommend between Apex, Top Step, and Tradify? I would say it really depends on where you're at in your trading journey. If this is like some of your first fundeds, let's say it's your first round of fundeds, or maybe like you've had fundeds before or like evaluations, but you haven't passed an account. I would say the smartest way to go about it is probably Apex with the 80% off, just because the accounts are so cheap. And since you've not been passing accounts before, it's likely you probably won't pass this one. And so I would say like it's nice to only pay, you know, 20, 30 bucks for an account or whatever. And if you blow that, so be it. The only thing that sucks is if you do pass it, well, then you have an activation fee of like $70 or depending on what the account is. And so that's where, like, if you're more confident that you're gonna for sure like pass these accounts, that's where I would go with Tradify growth accounts, because they're $100 or $97 with code Wolf. Use code Wolf. And there's no activation fee. So you get what I mean? It kind of depends on where you're at. Like if you're buying your first few fundeds and, you know, it's likely you're going to blow them, I would say go with Apex because it's going to be cheaper, because you're probably not going to achieve activation there. But if you're more confident in your abilities and you've passed accounts before, probably Tradify growth account, even though it's more money up front, because after you pass, it'll end up being less money than if you passed on Apex. I know you had Top Step in there too. I don't recommend Top Step to anyone really, personally. Don't like Top Step. Still use it. I just think there's better accounts everywhere else. But I mean, they've been solid to me in the past for the most part. I haven't used them in a while though, so. Jordan, why aren't you testing new strategies with new accounts? Just throw $30 at it. I am. No, I am. I posted about, so I have two new accounts running 2 new strategies. I'm seeing what we can do with them. One of them is in a bit of drawdown right now. One of them is green, doing decent. And we'll see if ClearEdge can pass or fail those. But yeah, no, absolutely, Boris. I am doing those. We took, here, I'll show you. I showed earlier, but you might have not seen it. We took this loss earlier. Market Ninja. So Market Ninja specifically right now is in a little bit of a drawdown. The strategy fucks though. Strategy's freaking killer. This is, I don't know what this is. This is since January 4th. But you can see, I'll go to the last 7 days. You can see the performance on the last 7 days has definitely dropped. So the past 7 days, we've been in a bit of drawdown, which there's times that it happens on these strategies. So we're in $989 of drawdown. over the past 7 days. This is what the 30 days looks like. 30 days is about break even. It might be slightly under now just from the loss today. No, about break even. Well, up 1,000 actually. Sorry. Not break even. So over the last 30 days, right? Done decent. Now we're on a nice little pullback here, which can be annoying, but also the best time to start a strategy. Like the worst time to start a strategy is when you're at the highs, if that makes sense. It's kind of like you're looking at a stock or a portfolio here, right? And it's like, okay, well, best time to get in is generally on those drawdowns. And you can see if I zoom out even more. Let me try and zoom out even more. Hold on. It's taking a minute. You should start streaming on Kick and Twitch. Fun fact, before we ever streamed on here, I streamed myself personally. Past my first funded account, streaming live in front of everybody on Twitch, Kick. I was doing both of those. I like Twitch and Kick 10 times better than YouTube. 10x, but worst time to start a strategy during World War III. Yeah, probably, but I'm starting it anyway. Fuck it. But yeah. What's your at Ace the Kid TA? At Ace the Kid TA. I don't know if the past streams will pop up, but you could probably look at clips. And then we started doing more of the wolf stuff, so I stopped streaming personally on there. I miss it though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even just today, honestly, just like me in the chat, I love this. I like hanging out with everybody, and I don't want it to sound like I don't like anybody. Like, I love everybody. But if I'm being completely honest, I love being on my own stream. It's so nice. But I know that's not what everybody wants constantly, right? People want to hear from others. But to be honest, like, I thoroughly enjoy being by myself on streams. I think it's way better. Way more my speed. Get big on Kick and they will pay for your clippers. I know, bro. I'm trying to tell the Wolf Crew that. I'm trying to get everybody on there, but it's tough. It's tough. I don't know. YouTube is the spot. YouTube is the spot. Whale. Whale's listening. Well, I love you, brother. Oh, Whale's texting me right now. Shout out, Whale. We miss you, brother. We love you, brother. What was I showing you on this strategy? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked, guys. Oh, I was just trying to show like previous drawdowns. So you see Boris. I know I was showing you. It's kind of hard to see because I'm so freaking zoomed out, but I can't zoom in like back here. So yeah, give me a little bit of a break. But we've had some drawdown periods, even right here. Like the last high that we made in this strategy, look, it was on the 153rd trade. And look, it took a while. It took all the way until it took 100 trades almost to get kind of back to that area and get back grinding. But you see, over time, right, these things tend to do really well. So running that, we're running small risk on it. Only 2 contracts per trade on that one. And then the other one I have as well that I'm running. Where was this? Running on this one. Boom. Well, you never come on. He said, nope, you'd rather stream alone. Well, I'll always be blessed if you come on, brother. But you're right. I like to stream alone. I do like to stream alone. This is the Kairos. This is another one. This one takes a lot of trades. Hit a long this morning. That's the only trade it took today, except for last night. Last night it took some trades as well. past 90. Let's take a look. This one seems to have less like long period drawdowns than Market Ninja. Still similar. Like it'll have these periods of quietness when we're just kind of going back and forth and not really doing anything, but then it picks right back up. Again, quiet period, going sideways, right? Didn't really make any money for how many trades? Like 100 trades again, right? 100 trades went of just back and forth and then breaks out over time again. And so right now, again, I've started the strategy in that period of slow time. So yeah, we'll see where we go on these. I was thinking about trying one of the other strats as well that we had that I've used before, but I didn't continue to use it a ton just because I got excited with other strategies and I decided like not to use it as much. But it's a great strat and I want to run it more and see how it's doing. It's called the Secret Lab, and that one is like the longest tested strat that they even own, which is pretty cool. To me, like whatever has the longest amount of data is probably your best bet majority of the time. So yeah, Boris, I'm trying to stay in the market even if I'm not, manually taking stuff during this environment, trying to stay in the market with some of these newer strategies as well from ClearEdge. A lot of them are executing while I'm sleeping too, which is just beautiful. I mean, it's always nice to wake up and know that, oh, I was taking opportunity. I've been trying to learn about trading for around 6 months now and started paper trading like 2 months ago. Highest day was 70,000 and total 350,000. What did you start with? Still respecting 5-minute fair value, looks like. Started with 100,000. How much are you generally risking per trade? Phenomenal job, by the way, on the paper trading side of things. It's great practice for when you get going. I always recommend starting paper trading with an amount of money that is realistic, and that might be realistic for you. I have no idea. I don't know you. You could be balling. At the same time, though, I think it's probably realistic that somebody starts an account. They're probably starting an account somewhere around $10,000 to $50,000, and so that's what I would trade with. Because then at least it's similar to you going and buying a 50K prop firm account. You buy a 50K prop firm account. Really, the account size is $2,000 because that's all your risk is. But you have the leverage of the 50K, right? So that's really my only recommendation is trade a realistic amount. Jordan, do we have to pay for the strategies separately or are they included in the ClearEdge plan? It depends on what plan you're looking at. I believe, let me look. So you only get strategies included if you buy the Elite plan, which is the most expensive plan. They will include 3 starter strategies for you. If you decide not to buy that plan and go with one of the cheaper ones, you can still obtain the other strategies, but they are going to be a monthly fee. Some of them cheaper than others, some of them more expensive, just depends on what strategy you want. But either way, you can access them. But yeah, if you get the elite plan, you're going to have 3 strategies given to you for free. So we respect 5-minute fair value, tapped into that, trying to continue lower into these lows. Again, very clear line in the sand here. It's either we ran through this and we went to seek out these highs, or we tap into this and respect it as we did to move down lower into these lows and potentially this 4-hour gap now, which I would love to see. Okay, yeah, 100,000 isn't realistic with me. Gotcha, yeah. Then I would just run a realistic amount and do the same thing that you're doing there. And again, just always understand, you know, like paper trading is always going to be a little bit different from real trading. When you have that real money on the line, your emotions are way more sensitive. Things can really get in your head a lot more because you are trading now real money, right? Rather than psychologically, when we're trading paper money or fake money, since you know it's fake, you will generally, I would say, do things that you probably wouldn't be doing if it was real money. I know my camera just turned off. I apologize. It just overheated. That's fun. And again, I'm not saying that what you have been doing in the paper trading has been bad, but just always understand, like, hey, psychologically, it's always going to be a little bit different when you do end up going on the real charts there and sacrificing, you know, real money potentially. So how do you prepare for that, right? Well, keep your psychology strong, right? Do what you've been doing. Whatever you've been doing that's been making you consistent money, make sure that it is repeatable in a real market. And as long as it's repeatable in a real market, what do you have to do? If you've back tested this, you know this will make you money over, you know, a year of trading or whatever. All you have to do is show up and take what your model, what your plan says for you to take. And you just got to follow those rules, right? So don't get discouraged, but just always understand, like, hey, mindset might be a little bit different. My emotions, I'm going to feel a lot more when I'm trading real money. So just always be ready for that. And I recommend when you do switch to real money, don't go fund a $40,000 account of your own money instantly. You can do that later once you've proven to yourself that you can make money consistently in the market. But until you've done that with real money, I think the way to go after you're, you know, you've said, oh, I've paper traded for a while, I'm confident in my model, I want to start actually trading. That's when I would start with a prop firm account, because you can buy one of those for $100. The account size is 50K. You have a 2K drawdown, right? And you have to make $3,000. And it's like, okay, you blow that, you lost $100. Go fuck up 10 times over, blow it 10 times over, and you'll still only spend like $1,000, which is less than one account that you would fund yourself. And so that's where I would say you start with that. And then as you are obviously making money with prop firms, you can continue to add accounts and be trading multiple accounts. And then, you know, one day open up your own live account once you're extremely confident in what you're doing. But that's kind of the way I would go about things there to start. At least there's just not much reason to put up so much of your own money anymore when we have prop firms. You have Frank stepping in here. What's up, Frank?
Hey, what's up?
Just hanging out. Market's still kind of sour drilling here.
Can't find any lakes.
Still waiting to see if we can tap down here. Do we get strategies of our choice, or do they decide? I believe they decide in their 3 starter strategies. Let me see. I think I can bring those up. Hold on. Okay, don't quote me on this, but I think they give you golden printer, which is a gold strategy. I think they give you opening range, which is a orb strategy. And I think they give you secret lab. I don't believe you can choose, but you might want to message the boys in the Discord or maybe the ClearEdge account and double check on that because I don't know for sure. You guys rugged the market without me. I'm sorry, Matthew. We couldn't wait, bro. We couldn't wait. I'm sorry. Hey, Legacy in the chat. What's up, Legacy? Shout out to you, my man. Always replying to the Wolf Trading post. I appreciate you. The wife's MU shares are up 10%. Is it really up 10% today? I just typed in 10. I'm stupid. Gosh. I meant to type in MU. MU. It's not that ticker, but still. Oh. From the close yesterday, up 4.26. Past 2 days, up almost 10. Nice. Love to see it. Ah. You get ClearEdge balance, ClearEdge wild opening range, and ClearEdge gov gap. Thank you for that, Gordon. It's weird saying my own name. Thank you. Appreciate that. But again, all the strategies are available for anyone. Was the 1240 candle news? Sorry, I was in a meeting. Yeah, no worries. So we got some news from the FBI. FBI has warned police departments in California that Iran wants to retaliate for American attacks by launching offensive drones against the West Coast. That was from ABC News. That was just a few minutes ago, not that long ago. I guess not a few minutes ago. It was like 40 minutes ago, but whatever. So that put some fear in the intraday. Glad you're in PR. Yeah, seriously. I texted all my friends. I said, if you see a drone, fucking run. Run. Or grab your gun and shoot that shit. Remember those drones on the East Coast everybody freaked out about? Oh, yeah. When there were drones everywhere. I do remember that. Still don't, like, what even was that? What even was that? Weird shit in the sky. I just, like, I don't know. So much shit out there. Aliens. China. That red China. That red China. Military test and PSYOP. Honestly, like, it's what my mind goes to. Maybe we're crazy and maybe that's not the case. But a lot of the shit that comes out, I really think about it. I'm like, are they just trying to test how dumb we are? That's what I think a lot of the time. They're just trying to see how like if we'll just believe it or not. Only thing that stops all these wars is another COVID type virus, COVID 26. Oh, let it come out. Let's do it. Another COVID sweep. Another previous year sweep of the lows, huh? Would love that. Oh, that would shake shit up in the stock market, wouldn't it? Sounds good, Jack. Yeah, good luck to you, brother. We're always here. They think we are stupid, but to be frank, a lot of people are. Yeah, genuinely. Just believe anything. I don't know. At this point with AI and everything, I just like, I'll scroll my For You page and I don't believe anything I see half the time because it's just like, I don't even know if this shit is real or not. Like, it's very difficult to try and derive a thought process and actual beliefs from the shit we see online, man. Because it's like, I don't even trust the source. I don't even trust what I'm watching. That's why we just trust the charts, baby. That's all we need. Whale in the chat. Whale finally decided to type in the chat. Let's go. Oh, Casey joined? Didn't see you, Casey. My bad. There he is.
What's up?
What's up? Good afternoon.
I've only been waiting for like 20 minutes back here. It's all good.
No, wait. Why didn't I hear it?
I'm just kidding. It's only.
I
been
still
like
didn't
18.
hear it. Okay, I heard Joe come in though. Got Joe. I feel like it picks on you, Casey. I never hear you come in. So
Probably.
What's up,
It
Joe?
hates
What's
me.
up? What's up?
You guys see that news come out?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is going on? I texted all my friends. I said, if you see a drone, fucking either grab your gun or run. Either one.
Dude, that was a wild headline to see when I was having lunch.
Bro.
Even this is from the Wolf Defensive account. The Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider was spotted flying over a desert in Eastern California. So
Ooh.
they got stuff out there.
Ooh, dude, I live on Flight Radar. I live on that app. I love it. Me and Evan, so those that don't know, me and Evan is so funny. We'll sit out on his balcony doing work and we just watch planes come in all day, bro.
That's kind of cool, man.
Dude, we love planes, bro. I love watching planes.
Dude, I remember when I was a little kid, I would like lay on my dad's stomach and be like, "It's a spaceship."
Yeah. Dude, we just sit out there and make viral tweets. Make bangers and watch planes land. It's phenomenal.
Dude, we got lucky. Our last house was right next to an airport, and this one's right next to an airport.
That's
so we
sick,
see
yeah.
we see planes 24/7 when we're outside on walks or just hanging out in the backyard. You'll see them coming in.
Yeah, I love it. We have a balcony where like we can see everything, but you don't hear the plane, which is nice. You don't hear it. It's not all loud and waking you up in the middle of the night, you know. You just get to see it. Close that opening candle fair value on Tesla. What are you talking about, sir? Let's see. Oh, you mean this? Opening candle gap? Yeah. You might need to fill that.
Dude, I'm so sad about Tesla. That was my first trade of the day.
It was, dude, it did good, but came back in pretty well.
I know I was short from the pop this morning. I just kept a tight stop on it and it went to 415. And I was like, all right, this is the other spot if you want to look for the overextension on it. And then that was the spot to start selling.
I'm almost convinced. Like, I'm almost there. But we really need to... The problem is just this is still a lower high. We need to build structure over this high and over this high, right? And actually be shifting. If this is another lower high and we just drop back to the lows, it's rough. So I'm still waiting for more confirmation. I actually want to put on any swing trades on Tesla.
Did you guys take anything today? I went 1 for 3 in the morning and was able to ladder into my winner, so I'm great.
Yeah, I got an extra account now that I can just kind of play around in a little bit more throughout the day that I don't care about. So I scalped around in that a little bit, and then in my normal accounts I took this inversion here, basically literally just the close of this. We tapped into 5-minute. All this basically this morning was just all order flow. Each one is an individual 5-minute gap, but you can really just put it all together. And so I just waited for a rebalance into that area, and the first highest time frame inversion I could find, I took that, which was this 1 minute here. Should have taken it to the highs, but I only took it into these previous highs for a 1-to-1, so it was just like this.
Solid, super solid.
It was a small one. I pussied out. There's the 1-to-1. I pussied out though. What should have been the trade? Like, this is cool and all, but what should have been the trade was extension all the way to here, since we had reason to still trade higher. The risk to reward would have been way better, and I could have had a clear break even spot, go break even right here. Somebody that I learned from personally, PB Blake, trading this strategy. This is what he hit this morning. So I took the same play, but didn't manage it the same way, and he managed it a lot better. So I learned my mistake there, but
huge.
I was just being a pussy because I'm scared of this whole environment that we're in right now. I'm trying to take profits quick, and then the one time I do that, banger, you know, but whatever. I scalped around a little bit and made some money in other accounts.
Nice. I'm tempted to long POC literally right now.
I honestly just get bored throughout the day, and I'm not really trying to make a bunch of money, but I'm willing to sacrifice like $100 for an account to not be so bored throughout the rest of the day and like play around a little bit with you guys.
The SPX Iron Condor is up 90%.
Nice.
On contracts are sitting around 10 cents from the 85 entry. I only have runners left. It's either going to stop me out at entry on the last 2 contracts, or they're going to expire for 100% full profit. So,
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I'm long
SPX,
enough.
it's at 67.60. So they are still $100 out of the money in both directions right now on the Iron Condor. With an hour and a half left, I feel pretty good that we're going to get full profit.
Stop is below POC, 10-point gain here from 937. I'm out. I got stop in profit. Okay. Little cherry on top. I don't need a trade right now.
Oh, and then on top of that, this morning on CPI, I blew a fucking account.
Oh, no.
Just an eval, because I bought it for that.
It was a big
But
nothing.
CPI
burger, right?
this time, we did not get continuation move. That was just open up and fucking doji, and I got smoked instantly. I saw $2,000 of profit for like a split second, and yeah, got cooked. Everybody got cooked that took the CPI trade, though. I didn't see a single person profit off of it.
I was asleep.
We'll try her again next time. Every time we get CPI, I buy an account for that and full port, because it's literally like either you spend $100 and it's like what happens today happens, or you instantly pass an account fucking doing nothing. And so I'm willing to take those odds every single time for $100.
Oh, Jordan, those
Worth it.
100K accounts
Yes.
that I passed on Friday during the live stream with oil.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, when I bought, were you here for that one? Or were you
Yes,
gone?
I was there. I was here.
Okay. Yeah, those 2 100K accounts, I traded them on Monday, and I didn't get to really trade them yesterday, and I traded them today. Both of those accounts are now up $2,000 a piece in profit.
Let's go.
So we're up 4K. So we're gonna see if we can get. I think I have to get 3 more trading days
Boris said, "No wonder you got banned at Top Step." Yeah.
of green.
Yeah. I wasn't even doing that though at the time.
Jordy was
other
hedging.
things. I
He was
doing other
hedging.
things, bro. I wasn't hedging, I promise. I was doing other things though. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I've never gotten hit for doing the CPI thing though. Maybe they hit me one of these times, so be careful. I'm willing to take one for the team, because I'll just go trade another prop firm or fucking just finally open up an account, to be honest. Emp opened up a live account, and now it's pushing me because we were talking about it, and then he just did it, and I'm like, oh, now I have to do it. And then I'll just trade that on top of all my fundeds as well. I don't see me not trading fundeds. It's just gotta take advantage of it. Well, yeah, I got smoked on that CPI candle this morning. The amount of the amount of TikTokers, there are like all these like TikTok kids live for CPI. And bro, the amount of people I saw that were live and then CPI hit and they lost and just ended the stream. I was like, damn, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
Again, that's why you just do it with an eval and have fun. That's what happens when CPI comes in line, though. It's like the exactly one time I'm wishing for CPI to come out way higher or way lower than expected.
Mm-hmm.
CPI was today. Yes, it was this morning. I guess if you put your take profit at anywhere from 20 to 40 points, you probably got filled. But I was trying to pass the account in one trade, which means I needed like 60, 70 points. Forget.
Dude, God forbid I ask my laptop to do anything when I'm on restream. I think this lags, dude.
I pushed out 2 new updates last night for 2 of the TradingView indicators. Make sure you do remove, re-add, and update them on your charts.
Let's go.
We had 2 new updates. One on the zones indicator. I added a feature where there's any gap within the price, doesn't matter the stock or the time frame. If there's a gap in the stock price, it highlights the gap automatically on the chart until it fills. So that's a really cool feature. The second one is just reverse one indicators one. That now every single day to start your session, when it has all the daily levels plotted on there, it automatically will at 9:30 will send 2 lines across the chart for your pre-market highs and lows on whatever chart that you're on as well.
Huge.
Casey's just a vibe coder now. Yeah, he is. I love it.
Dude,
That's honestly why
I'm stupid as shit, but
that's why I don't post TradingView indicators anymore. I'm like, I'm not going to compete with the people pumping out 8 a day.
I know, dude. It's insane. I'm like, guys, chill.
I can't even. I would get smacked with my NDA if I posted things that actually work too, like the stuff I actually code.
Yeah,
I'll get cooked. So I just don't do anything.
Guys, reminder. We now have a code with Lucid Trading. So if you guys are trading on Lucid, use code Wolf. I think they have 30% off right now. Apex is still 80% off. Code Wolf X. I think Vanquish might still be running a deal too. If you guys want to sell some spreads on prop, trade some options on prop. I think there's a decent amount of deals going around. Obviously, Tradify accounts are always great. So plenty to choose from. Dude, prop firm owners were licking their chops this morning, man. This after that CPI candle, bro. They were sitting there going, we're about to make money on today.
look at all this exit liquidity.
Dude, yeah, I was part of it. Yeah.
Golly.
They fucking... Like that 5 to 10 minutes after that CPI candle hit, it's just everybody buying a new account. Oh my gosh. I would love to see the transactions in their back end at that time.
people use that as a I've seen people use like how like the website's uptime as like a gauge to how profitable the traders are, because like that much traffic trying to buy a new account, dude, like it'll stress a damn server.
Damn right. Even like when Apex, like the next time Apex drops their 90% off, like the second they tweet that, dude, you go to the website, it doesn't even work. Like the website won't even work. You just have to keep refreshing it because there's so many people going in and buying $20 accounts. It's ridiculous. Beautiful though. I mean, gotta love it.
I'm so tempted to long this right now. But I don't need to put on risk. So I'm not going to be a degenerate.
What are we doing here? We're
literally nothing. We're at POC. That's it.
Oh, well, we did. Now we're doing this bullshit. So we respected this. Did not take out the low. Did ES take out the low? No. You do have divergence there because 4-hour gap. I don't know. I still think bulls, to actually have like any confidence of this going higher into these highs, I think you still need to clear this box, which obviously leaves you with less room to trade to these highs. But I have a hard time having actual conviction that this goes higher until we're over this box here.
I think we're just going to chop, maybe do that overnight, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is what I want to see. I want to see us get down here. I want to see us get back down here. Set me up something.
Set them up.
But with ES already tapping into that area, that's where it's like, okay, I would always feel better if NQ can do the same, but there's potential that this SMT holds. For that to be the case, though, we need to break all this. You need to break structure over these highs. Really get something like a change in the state here. Most of those Bocos and Trojans. Not up with my folks, dude.
Someone asked what indicators I was talking about. I just put a post on X. So if you go to my X account, just go look at that most recent post. It'll take you to the Discord channel where all the links and everything for those indicators are posted at. I can't make them community scripts because it violates the community guidelines from TradingView. I already got yelled at once by the Pine script people over there. So you have to...
Dude, it's a rite of passage to bother them.
What do you say?
It's a rite of passage to get smacked in the face by them.
Yeah. It's because when I first created it, and then when I was working on them, I was like, all right, I'm going to give 100 people access to what I'm working on. So when I released it, and I was still working on the indicator, but I was going to let people try it out with me as I'm making adjustments and everything and back testing it. In the description, I put that in there, that I'm back testing the strategy. So this is going to be like the beta indicator for this. And they saw that and they flagged it, sent me a message back. They're like, unless this indicator is like finalized, then don't put a community script out there that you're still going to be working on or change. Because once you make a community script, I didn't know this on TradingView, the second you publish it as a community script, you can never remove it. That you don't have access to delete it after that. You can only do that if it's a private indicator that you created. But the second you publish it to community scripts, you have no control over it anymore.
You could make a GitHub repo. Someone in the chat just said that. If you ever want to do that, Casey, I could help you out. It's not very hard.
For what is it?
GitHub, it's like PineScript community, but for all code. And, like,
Okay.
it's an industry standard, so you can I'll send you mine. You can post code in any language, and you can make public and private repos, but you could delete them, and you could do whatever you want.
Oh, nice.
That's
Because it is
solid.
still, it's not like, I'm not sure of that legality, so I'm not going to say that. But no, I had a thought, but I'm not even gonna. I'll DM you mine just so you can get a sense of what it is.
Jordy, we finally got those equal lows. I know. Finally. Waiting.
You can ignore what I sent you before.
Tommy, that shit was pissing me off, dude. I was.
I use GitHub with
Whatever.
TradingView. I don't think you can, but like it's a place to post the code, so that way you could do whatever you want. People could just copy and paste it, I guess. It makes sense. It would add some friction, but you would be able to be more flexible.
I made an app that is a map with people's mugshots from the last 24 hours in different cities. Dude, that's a legit app. Sell that shit, Tommy. Dude, that's data. That's data, baby. Data's expensive.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this is public.
So, Casey, do you have to have a subscription to TradingView to get it? No, you do not. The only thing is and this was an issue that I had prior, and I think this is an issue for a lot of people that don't realize this, that do create indicators, depending on what it looks back to for data purposes, to signal something or to track data on your chart. And this comes into play if you're trying to find key level zones using previous data to plot these areas on your chart. I did not know this, but if you have the free version of TradingView, there is something called pivot lookback period and calculation lookback as well for your candlesticks. The free version only allows you to look back a certain number of data. The premium version allows you to look back and use a lot more of that data. So if someone's using an indicator and the calculation or the look back period on it is pulling data from so long ago, right? It's going to plot these levels and zones that are on my chart. But if you have the free version on TradingView does not give you all of that data. So when you apply it onto your chart, you are not going to have the same levels and zones as me. So that was an issue that I recently had. So it's a great reason for you to bring it up. So I had to recode a few things in it to get the kind of similar results from the indicator that I was getting before, but I had to adjust the calculation look back within the indicator. That way it works on everybody's subscription, whether they have the free version or the premium version. You will see the same things on your chart that I do with these indicators now. But now the other downside is TradingView restricts how many indicators you can use at the same time on a single chart. I want to say they dropped it down to 2. So if you have the free version, you can only put 2 indicators on your screen, and that's it. You can't get anything else. So that's the only 2 setbacks if you're using a free version of TradingView versus like a premium. Personally, I think having at least premium for TradingView. I also think that if you're trading SPY and QQQ, you should be using the real-time data as well. So that's an extra a few bucks from TradingView. But I mean, if this is your main charting platform and those are the main things that you watch and trade, then it's worth it. It's worth to have the premium and also the real-time data on TradingView.
I low-key pay for a lot of things that are...
Dude, I pay for
monthly.
so much shit.
Like I pay for TradingView,
ridiculous.
I pay for the data, I pay for... well, I don't pay for ClearEdge, luckily. But I pay for TradeSync, which freaking links all my trades together, which hopefully maybe in the future I don't have to pay for that because we might work with them, potentially.
Hell yeah.
Which would be nice. So I don't have to pay for that anymore. And TradeSync is pretty solid. But regardless, there's like a lot of freaking monthly payments that come along
Dude, imagine paying for your own APIs and stuff too.
That stuff. I pay for a VPS for ClearEdge. Which just allows me to basically, my computer shuts off in the middle of the night and a trade happened. I don't miss it. I get filled still. I take the trade and everything's good. Everything works fine.
Just because a bunch of people asked me about it, I'll post my GitHub in the chat just for you guys. There's some public stuff on there too.
But since all of those indicators have to be, they can't go into community scripts. They essentially, it's only invite only through the link. So, and obviously there's, like right now there's 5, I think, different ones that I've created so far. So instead of sending 5 different links, all of the links to the indicators are in one of my Discord channels at the top section. It's a free channel. Anybody can go to my Discord and go get access to this. And it's just under Casey Trades Tools. And you can scroll up in there and you'll see all of those indicators. And then you just click on it. It takes you to the TradingView website. Just got to make sure you're logged in, add it to your chart, or add it to your favorites, and then you're good from there. You cannot search them on TradingView. I think one of them is still on there, but it's going to get removed.
You know, Lasso, I don't know about this. You can try. Use WolfX for the Apex past eval fee. I don't know if it's going to work, but you can try it.
No.
It doesn't, huh?
I think when I pass these 100K accounts,
you got to pay the activation.
Yeah. And I think for the activation and eval, I don't think Apex gives the coupon code spot to input the coupon code. I didn't see it there.
Yeah.
I think it's just for messing with an Apex. Yeah.
I put my GitHub in the chat. I have no idea if you guys can click it. I don't see it.
I'm not sure if Tradify does it. I'm not sure.
You might have to go to YouTube directly, Joe, if you're not.
Yeah, I am in it.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm. Super weird.
It is weird. It might be YouTube, like, thinking that the link is weird and, like, not allowing you to do it.
Maybe.
You have a link to your Discord. I think Casey does. Want to just go to his timeline.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I'll post it on my X account just because YouTube's being annoying.
Yeah, I just made that post on X, and it has a screenshot showing the QQQ chart or whatever. The link to that Discord channel where all that takes you directly there. So it's the most recent post on my X if you're interested or want to go look at it. I appreciate any feedback on it as well, and then also any more ideas. I got 2 more ideas last night from some other people, and I'm going to push out another update within the next few days and probably make some changes. They were great ideas. I think they're going to be very helpful. So always feel free to send me a message saying, hey, I checked out this indicator. Is there any way you can do this or add this or change the color or something of this? Because whatever it is, just let me know. Give me the feedback.
You.
Any new indicators? I have one more indicator left that I haven't started working on yet. And this is going to be an indicator that's probably going to be, it's going to use gamma, essentially. I don't have an indicator that uses GEX yet, so.
That could be good. Be really good.
That's the last feature that I'm looking to add in.
How could you get that into TradingView?
Huh?
So how could you get that into TradingView?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, cool. I never been able to figure it out either. I did it all locally.
You might want to chat a little bit with, if you can get a hold of him, Matt from Trader's Paradise, because all of, for those that don't know, hedge pressure, his hedge pressure lines, all that is gamma. That's all based off jacks. And so that might be a spot to look into.
I'm sure I could send him a 1-sentence question. He's going to send me back a 1-sentence answer on how easy it is to get that done. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
So I know it can be done. I haven't.
A
Even
lot of it is
started
just
to
where
look
you're
into it
deriving
yet.
the data from and then putting
Yeah.
it on the actual chart itself. Like that's all it is.
Because you can't do networking calls in PineScript, so like I can't call something externally, and they do that for
Mhm.
safety. So that way you can't like DDoS somebody from TradingView.
Yeah. Can you guys long crypto with me? It looks too good to be true. It looks so good, dude. I bought crypto down here, but not for a day trade, and I don't necessarily think it's bottom yet. But I'm long crypto. Unfortunately, though, like I don't think Bitcoin is really going to be super bullish until we start actually like respecting bullish order flow on the bigger time frame. Because you see this gap, bearish order flow, we tap into that, sweep previous week highs, and we end up just rejecting that. Now we're tapping back into this area. Maybe we can tap, you know, up here. Maybe we can, but even with that, I'd still have to be looking bearish until we actually are breaking through these bigger time frame areas. Because it's just these are spots I need to be looking more to the downside from. Doesn't mean I'm shorting it, but I'm not pressing the long. I bought some down here after we broke previous year lows, and now I'm waiting for more confirmation if we go higher, and we'll just let it rip, or us to move lower, maybe to the bottom of this range and pick up some more. But I'm long. I'm in it.
Just in case the people that asked me on my GitHub didn't catch it, I posted it on my X account because it wouldn't work in the chat.
Solid. Bitcoin's the only thing that is bullish right now. It just depends on time frame, you know? Like I'm with you. Big time frame when you sweep previous year lows like that into like the yearly spot that we're at, I agree. But right now, on a slightly lower time frame into that like daily and weekly, I mean, you're not respecting bullish order flow. It's as simple as that. There's no arguing it. You know what I mean? It's what the chart is telling us. We're respecting bearish order flow, and until that changes, it's gonna be tough, I think. But not impossible. Just gotta actually let the market show us it wants to get above those spots. But it's just funny, you know. I continue to every time Bitcoin pops, like everybody on the timeline is like, "We're ripping, it's bottom," and I'm just like, guys, it's not bottom until we actually start disrespecting bearish order flow. Like everybody thought that this pop was gonna bring something crazy, and what did it do? We swept these previous highs, we tapped into order flow, and we moved lower. And I just think you're going to continue to see that here until we really change the sentiment. But surprise me, Bitcoin. Surprise me. Surprise me.
Chat, I don't know why the links to anything is not showing up.
So weird. Maybe just post it to your X. Tell people to go there.
Yeah, someone asked for the link to the X posts. My ad is SCOR Enterprises. Everything will be there.
That's hilarious.
I don't know why.
So funny. So difficult. Dude, I don't know about you guys. Well, you don't host spaces, so you're probably not inviting people from spaces. But in spaces, when I go to invite everybody every morning, for whatever reason, I type out your name. I can type out your at letter for letter. In spaces, you guys don't exist. Your account doesn't exist. It doesn't show up. I'm baffled every morning. I'm like sitting there, like, what the hell is going on?
I got him.
And then like somebody will finally pop up, and I'm like, yes, it works. And then I try and type the next person, and it doesn't work. I'm like,
mine does the same. Mine does the same thing sometimes when I'm trying to search either the Wolf Trading X or EMP's account. There's days where I can get one of you guys, but not the other one. And there's some days where I can't get either. And like you said, I can type it out letter for letter, and nothing comes up. I'm like, hey, I don't know,
dude. You want to piss Jordy off early in the morning, starting spaces? That's how you do it, bro. I swear, I was so pissed this morning. Because it's just like, you know, I'm trying to worry about the market and like entertain everybody the first few minutes of the spaces starting, and now I'm sitting here trying to worry about getting everybody invited. It's just like, stupid issues.
Good luck on your exam, lasso in life.
been hiding. Question with Harry Potter character. Wait, which Harry Potter character? Harry Potter character would be the best at day trading?
Ooh.
It's a good question, honestly.
Which Harry Potter character would be the best at day
Dude,
trading?
who's the most disciplined, bro? Who is the most disciplined? That's the answer.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Bro, Draco would be degenerate for sure.
Yeah, no,
Draco's like degen, bro.
He's the SPX 0 DTE guy.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, out of the three, Harry, Ron, Hermione, it would be Hermione.
I see that.
I would feel like she could be a pretty good day trader, but probably a really good fucking swing trader.
Yeah. Females are just generally better at trading too, to be honest. Their emotions.
Man.
They're better at mitigating their emotions in the market, which is weird. Most of the time, I feel like that's true. But in trading, it's so true. Like, women just don't have this attachment to money as much as generally. Of course, like, not everybody's going to be like that. But from what I've seen is women traders do not have as much of an attachment to the dollar as male traders do.
Dude, you're actually right. This isn't like nothing.
Like, tell me I'm wrong, bro. Like, that shit
This
is
isn't like nothing weird, but like women do become more degenerate gamblers. They'll lose a house. They're okay with it. You know what I mean? Like,
They'll lose a house.
They're okay with
There's
it.
no Asian girl in Hogwarts. Yeah, there is. Cho.
so weird.
Cho. I think her last name's Chang. I think it's Cho Chang. I'm not. Yeah. Freaking Harry wants to take her to the ball, but she already gets asked to the ball by Cedric Diggory. I'm pretty sure that's Cho.
Good.
Fucking Dumbledore is already on automation. I mean, he's already created the algorithms themselves, and he's just sitting back getting paid. He's like Dan by this point.
Dude, I am Cedric Diggory.
Man, I'm trying to think who else would be.
My money's on Crumb, sleeper pick. Ooh.
I don't know. I feel like he'd be a little bit too hot-headed. He would go on tilt.
He'd go on tilt.
I feel like Crumb would go on tilt and blow up all his accounts.
We should make a Hermione indicator. Somebody said Hermione would have the most fire indicator. We should make it.
Oh my God.
The Hermione indicator.
Casey, you would be a dope Harry Potter for Halloween. I'm probably gonna dress up as him.
Voldemort is Perma Bear for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet he's always got a metal straight on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's always got the scoop on platinum.
You know who I think would be a decent day trader in the Harry Potter series that you would look at him and think like there's no way, but then he's the dude who casually like, I just made $5,000 on an oil short and I'm going back to doing whatever I want to do. That's probably going to be Sirius Black. I feel like Sirius could be a pretty good day trader. Like he could be your scalper, just hitting fucking like 90% quick win rate trades. I feel like Sirius Black could do it.
I'm with it.
That would be my scalper day trader. Fucking Neville Longbottom's going to lose every account. He's going to fucking lose every single dollar he's ever had. He's the dude that chases breakouts and then just gets run over instantly and then buys the account again and does it in the opposite direction right afterwards.
Jordy is Gilderoy Lockhart, bro. With my hair right now? Dude, my hair is so red.
Jordy could be Lockhart.
Dude, I am.
He could be
I gotta dye
Lockhart.
my hair again, bro. It's getting fucking bright red, dude. I'm literally a ginger right now.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking about Sirius right there. He trades for fun. Like, he comes into the market in the first, like, hour or two, hits all, like, 8 out of 10 of his quick trades, makes a few stacks of cash, and then just goes and does whatever he wants after that. On to the next. What are we doing else for the rest of the day?
Basically Maple.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Liquidius Maximus.
Liquidity is
Hagrid or Snape? No, I don't think.
Dumbledore bought Tesla when it was $10.
Oh, for sure.
And he only bull posts about it. I'll be back. This is too fun, but I'll be back. Like
I don't think Hagrid would be a really good day trader because Hagrid actually has emotion for like the guy his size and like with the trolls. Because look at how he cared for his son and then Fluffy, right? Like, I don't know. He's too emotional, I think, to be a trader. Snape, on the other hand, Snape's probably a sniper. He's the more professional version of like the Draco Malfoy, who's the SPX 0DTE gambler. Snape would probably fit perfectly to where Snape would be his mentor, and then Draco is like his failed student. Like, he taught him everything, and it kind of goes in the story, like where he taught Draco everything to be the SPX 0DTE sniper, and Draco just is going on tilt after tilt sometimes. He's hitting big ones, but then he's hitting like big loss at the same time. Snape's over there like stacking up SPX over and over again, just silently, like a fucking machine. Yeah, when we ever have conversations like this, you know nobody wants to trade the market. We're talking about freaking mystical characters who would be trading this shit.
He hasn't done anything in an hour and a half.
I haven't freaking done much. I'm 0 for 3 on options. I took SPY for 2 losses, Tesla for a loss. All 3 of those losses minus 13%. And then futures, 2 scalps afterwards, got me $432 on 2 accounts. And then after I took those 2 losses on SPY, I said, this is an Iron Condor day and I'm getting my money back. And now I'm up 90% on SPX. So I haven't done much. I wanted to see a breakout and continuation earlier this morning. The second we didn't get that by lunchtime, I was like, nah, we're just going to go sideways.
There's worse. I went 1 for 3 this morning. I was able to ladder into my winner, so I'm green right now, and I had a tiny scalp before.
No.
But, yeah, I won the last trade and just hit my profit target. I tried to just like ignore the fact that I had 2 losses and just like scale into it like I would if I was flat on the day. And it worked out. If I got stopped out, I would have just booked the red then. I was around POC. I just kept on earlier in the day. I kept trying to short it, and then I caught the long, literally the last long before we dropped even harder.
Yo, let's go. Everly just took her first full deuce in the potty. Let's go.
Oh, huge.
Go. She can stop shitting her pants. It's a great day. When your 4-year-old finally starts going poop in the potty and stops shitting her pants multiple times a day, that's bullish. Let's send this market to 700. Let's go. Dude, and just to think about it, I have 2 other ones younger than she is right now that haven't even started trying to go pee in the potty. So, I mean, that's an accomplishment, but I got 2 other little ones that I got to work on next.
Hey, man. They come and they go. Gotta celebrate the wins.
The diaper bill is up. You know what? Surprisingly, okay, this is probably one of the greatest gifts out there. My father, ever since Everly was born, right? She's 4 now and the twins are 2. Ever since Everly was born, every single month on an Amazon subscription, my father has sent diapers to the house for the kids since they were born. One of the top best grandparent gifts I swear we have received is a monthly freaking diaper subscription to our door for the kids.
Huge.
Like, people don't realize how big of a freaking deal that is. That's bullish as fuck, dude. Bullish. Can you hear them?
Yeah.
You hear that too?
Yeah.
What are they doing? Are they fighting each other? Let's place bets.
What we play some bets on?
Thing 1 or thing 2? Who's winning the fight in my living room right now?
Thing 1 or thing 2?
Oh boy.
Oh, we got bets coming in. Henry says 2.
Oh my god, they just start spamming numbers again.
I'm going 1.
Going 1.
Going 1.
I'll take 2.
I'm gonna put my money on 2 because 2 is Macy, and she will put Matthew in his fucking place. She's gonna be a bully. She's also the middle one, so she's our wild.
That tells me that down the road we'll probably see her not take any shit from no boys.
No,
She's not gonna take no bullshit from no fucking teenage.
She doesn't take bullshit from anybody now.
Ain't gonna happen.
Dude, she's definitely my wild child. Matthew's the youngest, but we're never gonna tell them that until they get a lot older. We don't want them to know who the youngest and middle child is. That way they don't pick on or bully each other.
Oh, so they don't even know.
No, and obviously he's the boy. So if we did tell Macy that she's older, both the girls are older than he is, he's just going to get bullied as the
Yeah, he just feels
brother.
left out. Yeah.
So we're just not going to tell them until later on. We leave it a mystery. Eventually we'll tell them, actually, you are older.
Hey, kid.
You're younger.
Sorry to break it to you.
My sister's older than me.
Did I tell you what the doctor predicted his height to be at, Jordan?
No.
Dude, they just had their 2-year checkup not too long ago, and like Everly's going to be close to 6 foot. I think she's probably going to be like a 5'11" female.
Damn, that's a tall girl, bro.
I know.
Girls are not. I mean,
dude,
at least around me,
so
like every girl I'm around majority of the time is 5'8" under.
I'm so excited
Maybe.
she was close to 6 foot.
That's
But
awesome. Good genes, brother.
They
Good
estimated
genes.
Matthew. They estimated Matthew to be close to 6'5".
Oh, dude, he's gonna be a monster.
Dude's
bro.
gonna be a fucking tank.
Dude.
Or he just gonna be like lanky like me, but still 6'5".
Dude, and what's funny is like
Even just at 200
he'll probably
pounds,
hit
like,
that shit in like fucking grade school, bro. Like I remember some of these kids that I went to school with that are they're the same height now because they just hit that so early for some reason. I grew so late. Like I was super short until like high school, basically. It was bad, bro.
Everyone's a 4-year-old.
My name was Jordy Shorty.
7.
That was my name.
Jordy
I'm not joking. I'm not
Oh,
joking.
man, bro.
I was known as Jordy Shorty, bro. The skater kid in Ojai, bro. That was me.
You don't know none about
What's
that.
funny is, so this is what's actually hilarious. One of my best friends, I go to Lake Havasu with him every single year. His whole family I grew up with have called me Shorty my entire life. And now they still call me Shorty, but they always tell me, they're like, it feels so weird. You're taller than me now. Like I'm not, because I'm not like, I mean, I'm not super tall, but I'm way taller than I used to be. It's hilarious. I'm always Shorty, bro. I'll always be Shorty. They're like,
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
always
care
been
if you
big.
grow multiple
Like,
feet above me. You're always gonna
one
be
day,
Shorty.
I just woke up and just figured out how to stand properly, like with posture. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then it just
There's
like, I
that
just
too.
got a big time
That too.
extendo.
That too.
I had the worst. I still have terrible posture.
Dude, I remember one day I was at a conference and like I'm 6'1". Like with the boots I had on, I was probably closer to 6'3", 6'2".
No, so
And I
we're
was
like
talking-
we're probably built the exact same.
Dude, I'm pissed. I need to get to 6 foot.
Dude, I was
probably not gonna hit
talking
it,
to
dude.
this one guy he must have been like 6'8", 6'9", and it was packed. So he was like right in front of me. And so I was just like this. I was like, I do not like this one bit, brother. I was like, is this
should
how
have taken some
I feel?
HGH when I was in puberty, bro. Should have taken some HGH. Would have got the 6 foot, man. It's fucked.
Joe,
So
how
fucked.
much do you weigh?
Me?
Yeah.
160.
Okay. We're near the same. I'm fluctuating right now around 175 to 180.
That's pretty good. That's where I want to be, but I just can't keep it on.
I was almost at 200 when I was going to the gym, like every single day, 5-6 days a week. I wanted to get close to 200 pounds and be as lean as possible. I got to like 192,
Chills.
I think. And then I fell off from the gym, and then I started getting fat. So now I think I'm just
You best stay in that gym, Casey.
Dude, I haven't been in 4 months, and I've been paying for this fucking subscription.
So you better go.
I know. I really need to. I need to get back into it.
Just go, bro. It's gonna suck the first time, but go.
Got to get my
Listen to
summer
some
body
music.
ready.
You'll be sore, but then go again. And after
Yeah,
a week of going consistently, you're like, damn, I kind of like this again.
I love
just go.
going to the gym, and I love working out. I really do. My only issue is that when one of my kids wakes me up between the times of midnight and 3 a.m.,
Yeah.
and I have to go sleep in their room on their floor for 2 hours and then wake myself back up either between 3:30 and 5:30 to go back to my bed. Like,
Rough. Yeah.
I'm not looking to go ahead and get changed and then start my day going to the gym after getting a few hours of sleep, and then the last few hours are on the fucking floor. Like, yeah, and
Throw down and just do some push-ups then. I say do that.
yeah,
Start with 50 a day. 50 starts to become easy. You do like 25 once and then like 25 another time throughout the day. Then you're like,
Just
damn,
got
50 is
to
easy
that.
after a few weeks. That's what me and Gav did. And now we both do 100 a day.
Huge.
And I'm going to turn that to 150 and then 200. And then it's
that's
just
insane.
Yeah. And 100 is like not even a big deal anymore. I'm not doing them all in one sitting, of course. Like but like I'll do 50 and then like I'll take a break and I'll go outside for a minute, blah, 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 post some tweets, whatever, and I'll drop down and do another 50.
Look at some planes.
Look at some planes. Yeah, exactly.
That was a
Joe
part
knows.
of my gym routine every single day. Was no matter what I was working out, when I would go into the gym, I would go walk on the treadmill at a really high incline
Oh, yeah.
at a decent
I
fast
do that.
walk pace. That's what would start it, right? And then I would go after that, go work out whatever it is, whether I want to do, back and bicep, chest, tricep, whatever it is. And then once I finish all of that, need to do either 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And that's how I would end my workouts. It was always starting it with a good walk on an incline or doing the Stairmaster, and then no matter what you work out at the end, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and then just do that every single time. Those were killer freaking workout sessions.
Adds up, dude. I'm just such a Neanderthal when I'm in the gym. I just move heavyweight.
Is there anything going out?
100 a day is 36,500 a year. That's incorrect, because you cannot trade 365 days a year.
This.
Coming down a smidge. The VIX is still over 25.
I think the amount of trading days in the year is what, like two? It's actually like 100 days less than that. Isn't it like 250 something?
252,
higher
I
than that?
believe.
252?
I think so. Like 90% sure. It's either 250 or 252. I don't know why I have 252 in my head.
Yeah, I know it was somewhere in the 250s or 260s. Someone said 251. Someone said 255. Close enough.
Oh, 250.
So $100 a day, you can make $25,000 a year. And then after the IRS and your state fucks you on taxes, you keep about 10% of that. So
Push-ups,
I'm
not
waiting.
trading. Anything
waiting
but
for my
trading.
CPI to tell me how much I have to pay in taxes this year.
I can't. I
I'm
don't even
not
care if I can afford it. I'm just gonna go buy an escalator. Just write it off.
dude.
Oh, my loss.
Dude, it's
kidding,
even
that's
even
100%
with buying the Escalade for the tax write-off, I'm still gonna pay 6 figures in taxes.
Sheesh, man, it's a good issue.
No, it's not. It sucks.
Yeah.
I forgot you had an Escalade. That was just the first heavy car I thought of.
Puerto Rico.
Well, no, I still gotta. For this, I mean, for all of last year's money made, I'm not gonna be able to do that in the Puerto Rico way, unfortunately. So, I got some taxes to pay for sure.
I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna cry.
Me too.
Dude, I used to go to work every single day to make $50,000 for the year, and now I'm gonna be paying like multiple X that in taxes. This is bullshit.
But then I'm gonna get myself all set up out here to where we're good to go, and then
I'm gonna put my business address as Jordan's Puerto Rican address.
You're gonna get all of our solicitations, bro. Open an account.
Yeah, bro.
Like, that's my home office. I just moved there. IRS gonna go knock on the door. They're gonna see Jordan and be like, "Hey, you Casey?" He can be like, "Yep, that's me."
Bro, like, I don't know. I feel like with the amount of money you would save and then like continue to make out here, like even if you're like, oh, I don't want to like move the fam out here or something because freaking we're not close to like other family or whatever. It's like, bro, the amount of money you're saving to do it like out here, it's like you can fly wherever the fuck you want so fast, bro. It don't matter. Like,
I know.
I don't know. Highly recommend. I'm gonna get my parents down here eventually, because they basically just want to be where I be as they get older and older. You know, they just want to try and be where I am, which I love. So I'm like, hey, get out here. We go buy, like, if we meet, like, we could put our freaking money together with my brother, everybody, and just get a freaking giant compound out here. It'd be insane, dude. Everybody has their own, like, their own house type thing, but we're all kind of in our own little village with each other. It'd be dope.
We need to have a wolf compound in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, my brother could have a farm like he wants. Do it out here.
I feel like if I moved out to Puerto Rico, though, it would never feel like home. And I would only be there for like however long I wanted to stay in the trading game to make as much as I can and then eventually get back to the US.
It's different for me because I'm like, coming from California, I'm like, beach and this feels pretty homey, you know? I love it. I love it. But I get you. Like when you come from a different place, like it doesn't feel like home. I get it.
It's just the kids too, just getting like their school and just, I don't know, just trying to give them.
Boris, dude. Look at Boris's comment.
Oh my God.
Shit. Here we go again.
Oh shit.
Yes, dude. Oh my gosh.
I was gonna move to Tennessee, no state income tax. Yeah, I'll probably, if I ever move out of state, that's actually probably where I would go to, is Tennessee. That is still close overall to family as well.
I've been to Knoxville
the East
probably
Coast.
like
I'm gonna go see the
9
world,
hours.
dude. I'm gonna go live in fucking Japan for a little bit. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I want to go see the world and just be like in these weird positions.
Dude,
like
just go
living
hang out with
randomly,
Stock
dude.
Sniper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. So yeah. 100%.
Sniper loves going. Where's he always at?
Dude, he's always somewhere, bro. That man.
Is he? I can't remember. Is it he always go to Taiwan or is he always in Thailand?
Thailand.
Oh, he's around where the lady boys are. I don't know about that, but
I wasn't gonna make a joke, but I'm glad you did, bro.
Why is he always hanging out over there?
Casey, I think there's women there too, though. Like, just gotta be careful.
You want to go through a few of those?
No.
I mean, there's only one way to find out,
Bro,
and it's
your radar has to be on point.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta be so locked in, bro. You gotta be so locked in. It's crazy.
It's gonna take a long time.
You think California's bad?
And
Locked in over there, man. Japan is amazing. I want to go so bad. Like, when I think of instantly like places I want to go, Japan, Croatia, Australia. Like, that's what comes to mind instantly right there, boom.
one of my very
Just-
good friends was actually an Australian citizen, and when she graduated, she moved back. And dude, I see the pictures she posts all the time. It's gorgeous over there.
Bro, I want to go get barreled at Snapper Rocks. 100%.
Oh my god.
That's one of my top places to travel first is there. I want to go there for New Year's. Have you ever seen what they do?
No.
Oh, you should. Here, let me see. See if I can find
Kyoto
a
is the
video.
best.
I want to go see the F1 race in Australia really badly. Maybe one day they go back to actually full combustion engines, and I get to hear V10s in Australia. I'd love that.
So if you just go to YouTube and just type in New Year's Eve, Sydney, Australia, the show that they put on every year, that is incredible. So that's one of my top places to go to. Is I want to go to Sydney, Australia, and for New Year's and spend that time there and go watch that.
This looks crazy.
And then I want to go to Greece is one of my top spots. I want to go there. I want to go to Japan.
Have you been to Italy?
That
go
is
to
next
Brazil.
as well.
Italy's gorgeous.
Brazil.
So I think what I want to do is what I've heard is it's cheaper to travel around Europe once you're in Europe.
Yes. Yeah.
So
very much
essentially going to Europe, if you can make it like a 2 to 4 week vacation,
just got to get
it's-
there, basically.
yeah, once you get there and you want to go visit all the different places in Europe, it's more cost effective to do that versus going to, Italy this time, flying back, and then a few months you want to go somewhere else again, doing that. Just if you plan a big trip and just travel and go see it all for a few weeks. So I think that would be
my buddy
something fun
did
to do.
for like a month. He went and just freaking basically started in Italy and went everywhere. I think Ibiza and places. Where else?
I want to go to.
I'd
I
like to go to Israel, but not right
I'm
now,
definitely. Yeah.
you know? Just like at a time when things are chill. Would love to go there. Or Egypt as well.
I want to go there just for like the historical part of it. For
Absolutely.
a
Yeah,
few
agree.
things that I want to go visit.
We should
and
go
see.
together, Casey.
I'd be.
You should hit
down
me
for
up
that, dude.
when that becomes a real thing and you're thinking about that. I would love to go.
I remember my my father. I'm not sure if he actually went on the mission trip whenever they went to go see the tomb, but I remember seeing a bunch of pictures of the group that went there. Some people from the church that I grew up with, they took a trip and went out there, and I was like, dude, that's so freaking cool! All the stuff that they got to go
Oh yeah,
see. So that's a cool experience.
that's cool stuff. Just traveling in general is so awesome.
That's what we
Need
did.
to
Spent
do
3
it
weeks
while
in
I'm
Europe
young,
and
so-
traveled to different countries, cheap flights and trains. Yeah, essentially, that's what I'd like to.
The
to do.
rail that they have there is amazing.
I've traveled a decent amount, but just not really out of the country much. Like the most I've gone out of the country is the Bahamas and Mexico. So I need to go more places out of the States. But I've been plenty around the States. Israel is amazing. You're all very welcome here. You're there, Shy? Seriously? That's awesome.
Ooh,
and I hope you're
that's
doing
pretty
all right. Hope it's not too crazy where you're at.
Has anyone ever been to the Maldives or like Bora Bora?
No, would love to go to Bora Bora. I would love to go to Aruba too. I'm not far from it. Aruba is really close to us. Aruba's literally one of the islands on the south side, basically, like south of Puerto Rico. Southwestish.
I want to go on a vacation where I just go hang out on a bungalow in the middle of this water.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I want to do, just for like a week. Just wake up in this freaking bungalow surrounded by water, and I want to have a slide that goes off into it. Like, that's all I want to do.
Facts.
Bungalow.
A weird
Fiji?
feeling is
Yeah.
how close we are to like the next spot, the next island over is the Dominican Republic and Haiti. So interesting. Like we're right there.
Right.
Trips me out. Like we devalue in the islands.
Dude, I just realized we're in power hour. There's 30 minutes left.
Oh shit! Power hour. Respects here.
We haven't done shit.
What's up?
What you
bud?
hating on?
Wow, goody.
I was
What
trying
a-
along and I got smacked right up on those EMAs.
I'm just like trying new music right now, honestly.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm.
how did we
bumping
get on?
music.
How did we get on all these topics? It first started with which Harry Potter would be good at day trading.
Bro, I don't know. We just been on a tear today.
Dude, because the
I'm
market is
liking
just
it.
doing nothing.
I'm liking it. Yeah, this is what happens when the market slows down. You know, we
Oh,
all.
let's go check SPX. They say 100 yet? Let's go see. They got to be close to saying 100.
Oh, Guadalupe's out here. Wait, what? What does Guadalupe look like?
They're at 90, 95%.
Guadalupe.
All right. If you want to close for 5 cents here, you can. Currently sitting $100 out of the money in both directions. Unless something significant happens in the next 30 minutes, I'd say there's a really good chance that these expire for full profit. But
How much are in video puts? Is there any relative cheapness? Does anybody want insurance?
I don't even see anything good to swing because nothing's happened now that didn't happen 4 hours ago. Like,
Wow, this really didn't take anything.
I think I'm literally up. How much am I up on the day overall? $185. Let's fucking go.
Big money.
Let's go. On the option side. Future side, we're up 864.
Yeah, Nvidia's pricing these puts like it's going to drop 10% tomorrow. No, thank you. I'm exaggerating with 10%, but they're pricing them like further out of the money are better. I mean, further out expirations aren't as bad at the money, but
NVIDIA just printed a sell signal on the 5-minute on my chart.
if you go on the daily, the 20, 50, and 100-day moving average are all like overlapping right now, and it's green on the day, so figured decent risk to reward.
You trade options and futures from desktop. I trade options on my phone. And I trade futures on desktop.
Yeah, it's so easy to trade options on phone. Like just like have it right here and you just flip
Dude,
up and one.
I've been doing this shit for years. I have a 40, I think it's a 48 or 49, I don't know, fucking Samsung curve monitor above me with 3 different screens kind of broken down. And then I have 3 27-inch monitors in front of me right here. And I look at all of those things, but I will still execute every single fucking trade off this cell phone in front of me. I use these things to look at my charts, the tools, and everything. But I am so much better at actually entering
For
and exiting
options,
trades
I
and
totally
managing.
agree. For futures, I'm like, fuck
Futures,
that,
no.
dude.
Futures, I'm on
putting futures
desktop.
on my computer.
Yeah.
But like
I've learned to
options,
do
I
that.
totally agree. Options are like looking through an options chain is so much quicker. You'd think it's quicker
On
on a
mobile?
computer.
Yeah.
It's way quicker on mobile.
So much easier.
Way
I don't
faster,
understand. People like just learn the hotkeys for Weeble desktop. I'm like, no.
Dude, then I'm
way.
on another screen and I'm typing something and I accidentally fucking like put in the hotkey that buys something. You know what I mean? Like the amount of time, like I this shit doesn't work, dude. Not for me.
Yeah.
I need a separate keyboard if I'm doing that. I ain't got that.
I think it's so much better to trade options on your phone. So Joe told me we're gonna swing some of the video puts.
I'm trying to get filled right now. I'm being stingy with the price.
Got plenty of time left in the day.
I got a dividend payment of $94, and I doubled it once. I'm trying to double it again.
Let's go.
Doble.
Double. Send this thing out for SPX. Where the fuck's it at? Here it is. Easy cash.
I think I might try to take a long right here at this 50.
Oh wait, we're over 185? Ooh, that's not good. I don't want to swing short now. I don't want to do that because that's a huge gamma spot. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm not getting short. I'll stay flat unless I see something else. Yeah, every time we wick below 185 today, we got bought back up. Yeah, that gamma regime is wrong. Okay, cool. That's why we checked.
28.
Nice little pop right there. Look at that.
There you go.
Right off the
Let's go back to the middle of the entire range. Let's fucking go.
Scalp these candles.
Dude, insane.
All right.
I'm not touching that SPX. I'm just letting that expire. I'm not paying fees and commissions. No way. No way, Jose.
No way, Jose.
I want to swing something, but nothing looks good to swing.
Swing some cash. Like literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, type.
Let's check a few daily charts going into the close. What looks like a good short? AMD looks like a great short.
Low-key RTX calls, perhaps? Let's take a look-see.
Let's go check the flow. Nothing since Citigroup.
NQ 4 hour, you're saying? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that could just H right over.
These spreads are too spready.
Amazon.
I'd really reject right there off the 9 EMA. Kind of came right up to it and pulled back since.
Ooh.
So yeah, you could look
that's
at moves.
Tough one. Nah, I can't do that. Let's see. Some DKs on a tear.
What's Micron doing?
Ripping.
Yeah, I can't take that now.
I know. I had an alert set at 365 to 367. And then on the daily chart, when it bounced off of that and went to like 390 something, I was like, damn, I can't chase it here. It's already too far gone. Yeah, then that thing is now sitting at 420. I was like, Jesus. I don't hate. Ooh, me likey. What's this? Oh, I can't swing this name. Nah, fuck that.
I don't have anything
JK.
on path, dude.
DraftKings. Long freaking DraftKings. Let's go. Let's send this bad boy higher.
I think the uranium names are soon. Not yet, but soon.
What else can get a decent move? Netflix is looking a little shorty, but just passing
Nice.
by the daily 9. Ooh, what is that? Boeing. Bye-bye.
Boeing's gross. Check that out.
Yeah. Boeing got smacked.
Let's go. Get me up to 25K.
Huge, nice.
Huge.
Huge.
Where's Hims? It hit previous month high. Yeah, it's back to $26. All right, so
Yeah, it's gonna trail out.
let's see.
Boom, bada boom. We are out. Quick little scalp. I think I probably got the top of that 10-minute candle if we reject here. But I still think we push up a little bit, at least up to 25K. The name of the game is preserving capital. Like John Dillinger, just take the money and run, and then do it again tomorrow.
Yo.
Path, I think, is a good one. I had Path on watch for the weekly, down underneath 10. Back testing 1250 to 13. It's already at 12.12. I don't think it's a chase long here.
I might have to chase the long again.
Or we will. It's level 3.
I'd have to wait for 960s.
Go back down, go up. Yeah.
It's just it's right at the volume profile shelf. I don't really. The RR isn't good for me up here.
Yeah, I
I
got
think
it.
if you keep going, you know, like you are right now, like cool, but
Right. Yeah, I was in at
Like-
949, 950. Took 5 contracts and just started offloading them.
nice.
I like NVIDIA and AMD put swings. And DraftKings call swings.
I like Nvidia as well. We just held 185 all day. Huge gamma spot on it.
NVIDIA, of this entire chop box that it's in, I want to say this has to be near like the middle. Around this like 185-ish.
I don't know. If you look at the daily, it's kind of curled up from the it literally rebounded off the 21 EMA, and it's both EMAs are curled up, pushing it. I don't know what you're looking at to swing, like what your date range is, but
Probably just next week.
and okay, looking to swing just for into tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
into tomorrow and Friday. Not for a long time.
Cool.
just for a move down back underneath 183.60 and then start selling lower to 182. Essentially 180 would be like kind of full move downside that I'd be looking for.
Yeah, that first target aligns perfectly with the 9 daily EMA, so
Yeah.
it's a good spot.
If you one thing I'm looking at, just the overall range that it's been, but if you take the previous swing high and the previous swing low, which is going to be March, let me see, the swing high is Wednesday, February 25th, down to the low right after that, Monday, March 2nd, your 50% retracement of that range goes right across just above 186.
Mm-hmm.
So just back testing this midpoint, because if you break in base over this spot right here in NVIDIA, then your 9 and 21 are probably going to cross and go bullish and push this thing upside. You'll see low 190s again after that. But if they want to slap it here at this mid and just bring it back down, it looks decent for it. AMD, I have a trend line right above and a resistance zone at 209 to 210, which I think it tapped into this morning. Currently going to close underneath the daily 21.
Oh, come on, Tradify. Why? Should I just log you out?
Has anyone used that manual lockout?
I haven't tried.
No, it's not on my screen.
Really?
Yeah,
That's whack.
Should be on Tradify.
Yeah,
I know.
You're telling me something I should.
Yeah.
I can do it right now.
Wait,
Help out.
hold up. Okay. I swear to God, I was looking for this earlier. It's not here now.
User
Now there's a big blue button at the top of my screen that says open account. What is this? That wasn't here before.
Did you
That's
find some
opening
fake
up.
money?
What the fuck is going on with my Tradify? Unless it just signed me out. It just signed me out.
This looks like it wants to push, man.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, this looks like it wants to push.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll see, Ahmed, if we break over this zone I got. Then we can definitely push to those highs that I've drawn.
okay. There we go. I'm good. But no, I don't have the lockout feature on my Tradify. I don't know why.
But it might just be a fake out before lower. I don't know. We got MLC in like 5 minutes, so.
Yeah. I could see us like almost pushing up to like 0.20s and then slapping down, or like right there at 25K and then slapping down.
Yeah.
I can see us popping up just a little bit.
I always like YOLOing a little bit of DraftKings. DraftKings is always fun. Fuck it, we ball.
We got Microsoft doing. SLV 8313 weekly on SLV.
Dude, I don't even mind that. I don't think I'm gonna take it, but I see where you're coming from.
Oh, hell no, I'm not taking those ones. Let me check these ones. Oh, yeah. Probably April's 27.5s.
Did I just listen to this person's whole discography? That drop.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a little pop, but never know with this MOC. Kind of in a tricky place.
Ooh, Path is ripping into the close. They got earnings.
Yeah, they do. About to break intraday high right now.
Path looks good on the daily for a swing. What's the IV on these contracts? 295%. Jesus Christ.
SPX 6780 zeros. I got filled at 70 cents.
There's your new high on Path.
I feel like even if you took calls on Path and they get in the money tomorrow, you're not going to be green. The IV is 300% right now. What's the implied move on it? Because I'd rather just sell.
He's got cooked so quick. Okay. See what MOC does.
Looks like we're gonna come down. Got a little rise in the VIX. Looks like Delta's flipping negative in the past 10 minutes. Dude, did you get SPX puts?
No, I grab calls. They're cooked right now, but I'm still in it right now. As of currently. Okay, if we hold this low, like if we keep heading lower, then I'll stop out. If not, we can reverse and break POC.
Well, here's 10 minutes till.
Mm-hmm.
It came down right to the 9 EMA on SPX.
I think MOC's small.
Yeah, it's not really doing much.
You go check the flow on Path. See what's coming in.
S&P 446 million to the sell side. NASDAQ 145 million to the buy side. It's tiny.
Check the unusual.
Dude, M's like in a safari right now, like looking at giraffes and
Dude,
like
it's crazy.
that looks so
Dude,
fun.
I see those $16 calls that someone said. Someone bought $55,000 worth of them at 12 cents. And then they bought another 18.3K at 13 cents. An order just came in. Someone bought 13.5 calls
Oh my god, that
for
was
327 expiration.
that's fine. Small loss.
No, SPX, go, go, go.
I stopped out already, but it's okay.
Oh,
No, it's fine because they're not even at my entry price right here, and we pumped like that, so they're just getting eaten.
yeah. I was gonna ask. Yeah, you're out of the money, pretty far out.
What even am I at? Just 10 points out of the money.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they were higher than my entry, and we're trying to push a bit here, and they're just now they're even lower than my stop out by like quite a bit. So that's okay.
Nice.
I just mistimed it. If I just waited like 15 more seconds, but it's okay.
Sure.
I was sized fine. I had one.
My path is still ripping up into the close here. I want to take a little lotto on it. I just don't know what I want to do. Choo choo, mother.
Call that thing the profit train. Sometimes the stop loss train. No, don't get me. Ah! That shit happens. Make trading fun again. Oh, this is going to get up to that 25K finally. Pushed right off those EMAs.
And the May 13s.
Could have taken it at 960 right up to 990s, 25K. Don't always have to be in a position, though.
We're pumping and like way below my stop out price.
Yeah, I mean, that's tricky with those 0 dates with 10 minutes left.
That's the time, though. If I just waited a little longer and got them at 35 cents, not at 70, I would have.
Yeah.
I would have
I
it
mean,
all.
it's much different. Oh, wow, there we go. Crack through that 25K. Damn. We go right up
And we are about to hit the midpoint of the range on SPY. Again.
NQ's pivot points at 25.020 or 25.019. Did not make it up there. But we tested VWAP. And yesterday's body candle high. Would have been great exits lower. Oh, well. Well, nothing more for me to do. That was my
Yeah, 5 minutes left.
Hey, buddy. Say hi to the stream.
What's that?
I was talking to my dog.
Oh. The doggo.
Hey,
The DOG.
He's got his own merch. It's official.
Pimp.
Oh, Jordy just got rugged.
No.
There he is.
Look at me.
He's back.
I'm back.
Jordy's
What the hell just
back.
happened?
Back again. Jordy's back.
Mm-mm.
There's some flow on ticker PBR. It is not the beer.
I'll take one.
$20 calls for June 18, 2026 coming in. I just saw some else come across as well.
They can come in while I go out. I will catch the boys later.
Sounds goody.
See you, dude.
We'll
Peace.
see you later. Oh, what do we got?
Google's
Half
getting a
earnings
decent
is still
bounce.
ripping.
I think I want to take Path a little lotto. Anyone want to take some lotto calls? All right, I'm gonna take the 13.5s for March 27th.
Huge. Hey, man.
If you want more time around the same price, the $14 calls for April. The farther you go out, obviously, the less implied volatility on the contracts. So if you want to just straight YOLO and swing for the fences, then 13s for Friday.
Straight gas.
13s for next week are cheap. The 13.5s for March 27th, they're all cheap. They're relatively a few bucks above or below 100. So then those 14s for April 17. But Path is ripping here.
Did your automation make any trades today? I didn't see that, my bad. Yes. In one account, we did pretty well. Just one trade during the actual intraday today on this one. Just one long. It also took some trades last night. Some winners, some losers. So that did well, but Market Ninja is in some drawdown right now. This one took, so it looks like it lost on a long here and reverse short, and then took little profits on a short, and then lost on a short earlier. And last night it took a few
Ding, ding,
losses,
ding.
so just a little bit of drawdown. Just forget that, dude.
I don't know what happened with the Path premiums, but my calls are up 15% right at the close. Which doesn't mean shit for an earnings lotto, but nice close on DraftKings.
But yeah, those are the trades that were taken from the ClearEdge strats today, the newer ones.
Well,
I anticipate the Market Ninja to start picking up a little bit of legs now that it's like had a nice drawback. So we'll see. We will see. But two separate accounts running both, or running like one strategy on one, another strategy in another.
Well, let's see what we get on DraftKings tomorrow. And then going into Friday, if it can continue to hold.
How many percentage profits do you need to make to turn $100 to $1 million? I don't know. What is that?
Kind of chat GPT.
Dude, just chat GPT
What is
that
that?
thing.
Yeah, yeah. Chat. Throw that in ChatGPT.
So wait, how many?
Would it be? What would that be though? That'd be that'd be 100,000 times. Would that be 100,000% gain? Is that what it would be? Or is that 1,000,000% gain?
I'm gonna try to ask this question in the chat GPT.
No, it would be
see what it says.
100,000, right? Wouldn't it be 100,000? Or am I mean,
Okay, here we go.
I did good in math in school, but not that good. So
I said you're compounding 10% per trade. You starting with $100, and you want to reach 1
that's
million.
the question. Yeah.
If that's the question right there. So if you start with $100 and you make a trade using the entire amount, I'd imagine
each trade will be 10% profit. He's saying
10%, and then next trade now you have 110. Then you do 10% again. Do that over and over until you reach 1 million. Chat GPT says it would take you 97 consecutive winning trades to get it from 100 to 1 million. After 97, you would go to 1,027,000 of profits.
That's also though without factoring in drawdown. So keep that in mind.
That is with no drawdown, no red trades. That is banger, banger, banger. That's
which is not gonna
97
happen.
bangers in a row.
This is not gonna happen. Yeah.
Improbable, to say the least.
So yeah, you'd have to factor in some sort of like, some sort of something there. Well, Path Earnings comes out in 7 minutes. It looks like it already came out though, the way it's moving.
Let's go. Let's see if we can get like a plus 8 to 10% move and open up.
Back. I'm gonna get some water.
There
Be back.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that would also include sizing up every trade as well, because it wouldn't be, it wouldn't just be like 10% of what you started with. It's 10% of your, whatever your total gains were from the past trade as well on top of it. So yeah, you're always risking the same percent, but always risking more dollars.
Yeah. I got to bounce. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you later.
Oh, did you get rugged?
I think Jordan said he went to go get some water.
I thought you got rugged. Yeah, I'll hang out with you guys, chat, until Jordy comes back. I'll see you.
All right, Joe. I'll see you later, brother.
Peace out. Have a good day.
You as well.
Me and you, chat. We got Path Earnings soon. I'm gonna hang out with you guys for a bit, and if Path Earnings come out, I'll shout the news. I'll check if it's scheduled. A conference call is scheduled at 5 o'clock. I don't think anybody will be here for that. I don't know when the report is scheduled. Jordan, you're muted, Doug.
I am muted.
There he is.
The 1 second though. Somebody's saying that's funny. I'll sometimes trade on the 30 second. Just really depends. That's as low as I go though. Oh, this is a banger. All right, Path. Yeah, 4 minutes, buddy.
Oh, the report's gonna come out at 4:10.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll hang out with you until that.
Yep.
Dude, the days are finally getting beautiful in New York. It was over 70 degrees today.
Let's go. He walked outside and the sun was shining. And it sounded like this.
Oh yeah, baby.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah. Had the windows down. Lana Del Rey for everybody to hear. Oh man.
KC bounce.
Yeah.
If everyone on Earth had a rock, paper, scissors tournament, you would only have to win 33 in a row to be world champ. 33 in a row, though. That's tough. It's tough, dude. That's 33 times, bro. You gotta fucking lock in, dude. You gotta be locked. Like you know that meme where it's like the pilot and he's like at the door and he's like putting all the locks on, and then he looks back and he's like, "This motherfucker is locked." Okay, that's how locked you have to be, bro. Like,
I wonder what the probability would be if you always do the same one every single time. What would your chance of winning be if you always go rock? You know what I mean?
It's a good question. Yeah, odds would be much better if it was only 2 to choose from, but you have 3 that are a part of the equation. You have rock, paper, and scissors, and that is where chances get lower. Mm-hmm.
Is this a perfect square? If this is, I'll do this. It's not.
Jordy just mog every time, dude. Bro, I don't know. We're trying out here, man.
Get mogged.
I'm still waiting for my peptides out here. Take forever. And my peptides. Well, vitamins at this point, bro. Why I'm back freaking. Well, I'm not that pale. I've been getting some sun out here, but I'm back paler than I was. Your boy pale as fuck. Hair's also so red. I might dye my hair tonight.
I'm asking chat what the probability is if you always choose rock. Chat GPT, not
Yeah.
green
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. Yeah, no, I'm curious.
What is it, man?
I'm curious. There's a strategy to be over 50%, I believe. It's you copy whatever your opponent did last turn. See, but like, that's still gotta be subjective. Because like, it depends on what that person chooses next still, you know?
Like the probability, so the chance of your
Maybe.
opponent choosing anything is a third, right? But
Yeah.
if your opponent is always going to choose paper, then it's not a third. You know what I mean?
True.
So it's like you could do all the stats you want, but
All right, numbers should be coming out.
so
Evan gonna post the
probability-
numbers? He better, dude. I don't want to look anywhere else. Evan, do your job.
the
Do your
probability
fucking job and
of,
post the path earnings, please.
The probability of winning a single game is a half if you always choose the same one. And so if you just log base 2, the amount of people playing, which is 8.142 billion. I didn't know that. Oh, wait, I got you right here. UiPath Q4 revenue, 481 million versus 464.5 million expected. I don't have EPS, but
Okay.
guides revenue, 395 million to 400 million, 394 million estimate. So they beat revenue, they're guiding up. Yeah, fiscal year revenue also guiding up. Things should pump. And also the probability, just to say it quickly, it's about 1 in 8.6 billion if you always choose rock.
I like this. In Australia, they call it scissors, paper, rock.
All right, though. We know that path beat, and you have a 1 in 8.6 billion chance of winning rock paper scissors if you always choose the same thing.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. In the Wolf Trading Show.
Huge.
Huge. Huge. China. China. They love me. All right, guys. We're out of here. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. We love everybody. It's been a day. We'll be back tomorrow. It's Thirsty Thursday. I think Ryan's going to be back live. I think. He should be. I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll find out. But either way, been a great day. I'm about to close this shit down and get some other work done. We got some meetings to do.
Another one.
Just another one, bro. We got work always, baby, because we don't stop the grind. We don't stop the grind. We just grind, baby. If you guys haven't gone and checked out all the posts on the Wolf Trading channel as well, go check out the posts. Your boy, it's all ace for the most part. Sometimes Evan and Ryan are posting stuff too. But for the most part, that's your boy Ace on there, just posting all that content. So make sure you interact with it. We appreciate everybody. And I'm out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, chat.
Peace out. Later, Joe.
Later, bro.